Good morning, Alice and Guy. My name is Adam, and I'll be your examiner today. Could you please introduce yourselves?
Good morning, Adam. My name is Alice.
Hello, Adam. My name is Guy.
Nice to meet you, Alice and Guy. Let's start with a few questions about you. Alice, can you tell me a little about yourself?
Sure. I'm 15 years old. I go to Greenfield High School. I live with my parents and my younger brother. I like reading books and playing tennis.
That sounds great, Alice. And Guy, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Yes, I am 16 years old. I study at Riverside High School. I live with my parents and my sister. I enjoy playing video games and swimming.
Thank you, Guy. Now, let's talk about your daily routines. Alice, what do you do on a typical weekday?
On a typical weekday, I wake up at 7 a.m., have breakfast, and then go to school. After school, I usually do my homework and then play tennis. In the evening, I have dinner with my family and read a book before going to bed.
Very good. And you, Guy? What is your daily routine like?
I wake up at 6:30 a.m., have breakfast, and go to school. After school, I go to the swimming pool to practice. When I get home, I do my homework and sometimes play video games. I have dinner with my family and then watch TV before going to bed.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about your interests. Alice, you mentioned you like reading books. What kind of books do you like?
I like reading fiction, especially fantasy and adventure books. My favorite book is Harry Potter.
Interesting choice. And Guy, you said you like playing video games. What games do you like to play?
I like playing action and adventure games. My favorite game is The Legend of Zelda.
Great. Now, let's move on to your families. Alice, can you tell me a bit about your family?
Yes. My family is small. I live with my parents and my younger brother. My dad is a teacher and my mom is a nurse. My brother is 10 years old and loves to play soccer.
That's nice. And Guy, can you tell me about your family?
Sure. I live with my parents and my older sister. My dad is an engineer, and my mom is a lawyer. My sister is 18 years old and is preparing for university.
Thank you. Now let's talk about your schools. Alice, what subjects do you study at school?
I study many subjects including English, math, science, history, and art. My favorite subject is English.
Good to know. And Guy, what subjects do you study?
I study English, math, science, history, and physical education. My favorite subject is science.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about your free time activities. Alice, what do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to read, play tennis, and hang out with my friends. We often go to the park or the cinema.
Nice. And you, Guy? What do you like to do in your free time?
I enjoy swimming, playing video games, and watching movies. I also like to go out with my friends to play basketball.
Great. Now, let's discuss your favorite holidays. Alice, what is your favorite holiday and why?
My favorite holiday is Christmas because I get to spend time with my family, decorate the Christmas tree, and give and receive presents. I also love the Christmas food and music.
That sounds wonderful. And you, Guy? What is your favorite holiday and why?
My favorite holiday is summer vacation because I have a lot of free time to swim, play games, and go on trips with my family. I love going to the beach and having barbecues.
Excellent. Now, I'd like to ask you some questions about your future plans. Alice, what do you want to do after you finish school?
After I finish school, I want to go to university to study literature. I would like to become a writer or a teacher.
That's a great plan. And you, Guy? What are your future plans?
I want to study engineering at university. I hope to become a software engineer and work for a big tech company.
Very ambitious. Now, let's talk about places. Alice, can you describe your hometown?
Sure. My hometown is small and quiet. It has a beautiful park, a library, and a few shops and cafes. I like living there because it's peaceful and everyone knows each other.
That sounds lovely. And Guy, can you describe your hometown?
My hometown is bigger and busier. It has many shops, restaurants, and entertainment options like a cinema and a sports center. I like living there because there's always something to do.
Great. Now, let's talk about travel. Alice, have you ever traveled to another country? If so, where did you go?
Yes, I have traveled to France. I went to Paris with my family last summer. We visited the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, and had a lot of delicious food.
That sounds amazing. And you, Guy? Have you ever traveled to another country?
Yes, I went to Japan last year. I visited Tokyo and Kyoto. I enjoyed the food, the culture, and the beautiful temples and gardens.
Wonderful experiences. Now, I'd like to ask you some questions about your favorite foods. Alice, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is pizza. I love it because it has a lot of cheese and you can put many different toppings on it. I also like sushi a lot.
Delicious choices. And you, Guy? What is your favorite food?
I really like hamburgers and fries. They are tasty and filling. I also enjoy eating sushi and ramen.
Great. Now, let's talk about sports. Alice, do you play any sports?
Yes, I play tennis. I practice twice a week and sometimes participate in local tournaments. I also like to watch tennis matches on TV.
Nice. And you, Guy? Do you play any sports?
I am a swimmer. I practice almost every day after school. I also enjoy playing basketball with my friends on weekends.
Excellent. Now, let's discuss your favorite movies. Alice, what is your favorite movie and why?
My favorite movie is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I love the story, the characters, and the magical world. I have watched it many times.
Great choice. And you, Guy? What is your favorite movie and why?
My favorite movie is The Avengers. I like the action, the special effects, and the superheroes. It's very exciting to watch.
Wonderful. Now, let's talk about your favorite books. Alice, what is your favorite book and why?
My favorite book is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I enjoy the adventure, the magical elements, and the characters. It's a book that always makes me happy.
Fantastic. And you, Guy? What is your favorite book and why?
My favorite book is The Hobbit. I love the adventure, the fantasy world, and the characters. It's a book that takes me to another world.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about music. Alice, what kind of music do you like?
I like pop music. My favorite singer is Taylor Swift. I enjoy her songs because they are catchy and have good lyrics.
Great. And you, Guy? What kind of music do you like?
I like rock music. My favorite band is Imagine Dragons. I like their music because it's energetic and powerful.
Very nice. Now, let's discuss hobbies. Alice, do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I enjoy painting and drawing. I like to create pictures of nature and animals. It's very relaxing for me.
That's wonderful. And you, Guy? Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I like building model airplanes. It's a detailed and fun activity. I also enjoy reading comic books.
Great hobbies. Now, I'd like to ask you about your favorite season. Alice, what is your favorite season and why?
My favorite season is spring because the weather is nice and everything is blooming. I like to go for walks and see the flowers.
Lovely. And you, Guy? What is your favorite season and why?
My favorite season is summer because I have a long vacation from school. I can swim, play sports, and go on trips with my family.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about pets. Alice, do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a cat named Whiskers. He is very playful and loves to cuddle. I enjoy spending time with him.
That's nice. And you, Guy? Do you have any pets?
Yes, I have a dog named Max. He is very energetic and likes to play fetch. We often go for long walks together.
Great. Now, let's discuss your favorite colors. Alice, what is your favorite color and why?
My favorite color is blue because it's calming and reminds me of the sky and the ocean.
Wonderful. And you, Guy? What is your favorite color and why?
My favorite color is green because it's fresh and reminds me of nature and trees.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about your favorite places. Alice, what is your favorite place to visit and why?
My favorite place to visit is the beach. I love the sound of the waves, the feeling of the sand, and swimming in the sea.
Beautiful. And you, Guy? What is your favorite place to visit and why?
My favorite place to visit is the mountains. I enjoy hiking, the fresh air, and the stunning views from the top.
Great choices. Now, let's discuss your favorite activities. Alice, what is your favorite activity to do with friends?
My favorite activity to do with friends is going to the cinema. We like to watch new movies and talk about them afterward.
Nice. And you, Guy? What is your favorite activity to do with friends?
My favorite activity to do with friends is playing basketball. It's fun and keeps us active. We also enjoy playing video games together.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about your favorite subjects at school. Alice, you mentioned that your favorite subject is English. Why do you like it?
I like English because I enjoy reading and writing stories. It's also interesting to learn about different cultures and literature.
Great. And Guy, you mentioned that your favorite subject is science. Why do you like it?
I like science because it helps me understand how things work. I enjoy doing experiments and learning about the natural world.
Wonderful. Now, let's discuss your favorite memories. Alice, can you tell me about a favorite memory?
One of my favorite memories is when my family and I went to Disneyland. It was a magical experience, and I loved meeting the characters and going on the rides.
That sounds fantastic. And you, Guy? Can you tell me about a favorite memory?
One of my favorite memories is when I won a swimming competition. I felt very proud and happy. My family and friends were there to support me.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about your future goals. Alice, what is one of your future goals?
One of my future goals is to travel around the world. I want to visit different countries, experience new cultures, and meet new people.
That's a great goal. And you, Guy? What is one of your future goals?
One of my future goals is to start my own business. I want to create innovative technology and help improve people's lives.
Very ambitious. Now, let's discuss your favorite festivals. Alice, what is your favorite festival and why?
My favorite festival is Halloween. I love dressing up in costumes, going trick-or-treating, and carving pumpkins.
Fun. And you, Guy? What is your favorite festival and why?
My favorite festival is New Year's Eve. I enjoy celebrating with my family and friends, watching fireworks, and making resolutions for the new year.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about your favorite subjects to talk about with friends. Alice, what do you like to talk about with your friends?
I like to talk about books, movies, and our favorite TV shows. We also talk about school and our plans for the future.
Nice. And you, Guy? What do you like to talk about with your friends?
I like to talk about video games, sports, and technology. We also discuss our hobbies and what we want to do on weekends.
Great. Now, let's discuss your favorite things to do on weekends. Alice, what do you like to do on weekends?
On weekends, I like to relax, read books, and spend time with my family and friends. I also enjoy going to the park or the cinema.
Very nice. And you, Guy? What do you like to do on weekends?
On weekends, I like to play sports, swim, and hang out with my friends. I also enjoy playing video games and watching movies.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about your favorite seasons. Alice, you mentioned that your favorite season is spring. What do you like to do in spring?
In spring, I like to go for walks in the park, have picnics, and enjoy the beautiful flowers and trees. It's also a great time to start new projects.
Wonderful. And Guy, you mentioned that your favorite season is summer. What do you like to do in summer?
In summer, I like to swim, play sports, and go on trips with my family. I also enjoy having barbecues and spending time at the beach.
Great. Now, let's discuss your favorite things to do in your free time. Alice, what is your favorite thing to do when you have free time?
My favorite thing to do in my free time is reading. I love getting lost in a good book and exploring new worlds and stories.
Excellent. And you, Guy? What is your favorite thing to do when you have free time?
My favorite thing to do in my free time is playing video games. It's fun and helps me relax. I also like spending time with my friends and family.
Great. Now, let's talk about your favorite places to visit. Alice, you mentioned that your favorite place to visit is the beach. What do you like to do there?
At the beach, I like to swim, build sandcastles, and collect seashells. I also enjoy having picnics and watching the sunset.
Very nice. And you, Guy? You mentioned that your favorite place to visit is the mountains. What do you like to do there?
In the mountains, I like to hike, camp, and enjoy the fresh air. I also love taking photos of the beautiful scenery.
Great. Now, let's discuss your favorite things about your hometowns. Alice, what do you like most about your hometown?
I like that my hometown is small and peaceful. It has a friendly community and I feel safe there. I also love the park and the library.
That's nice. And you, Guy? What do you like most about your hometown?
I like that my hometown has many things to do. There are lots of shops, restaurants, and entertainment options. I also enjoy the sports center and the cinema.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about your favorite school activities. Alice, what is your favorite activity at school?
My favorite activity at school is the drama club. I enjoy acting and performing in plays. It's fun and helps me build confidence.
Great. And you, Guy? What is your favorite activity at school?
My favorite activity at school is the science club. I enjoy doing experiments and learning new things about science. It's very interesting.
Wonderful. Now, let's discuss your favorite sports. Alice, you mentioned that you play tennis. Why do you like it?
I like tennis because it's a challenging and exciting sport. It helps me stay fit and healthy, and I enjoy competing in matches.
Excellent. And you, Guy? You mentioned that you swim. Why do you like it?
I like swimming because it's a full-body workout and very refreshing. It's also a great way to relax and clear my mind.
Great. Now, let's talk about your favorite things to do with your families. Alice, what do you like to do with your family?
I like to go on trips, have family dinners, and play board games with my family. We also enjoy watching movies together.
That sounds lovely. And you, Guy? What do you like to do with your family?
I like to go on vacations, have barbecues, and play sports with my family. We also enjoy going to the park and having picnics.
Excellent. Now, let's discuss your favorite subjects to study. Alice, you mentioned that you like English. What do you enjoy most about it?
I enjoy reading different stories and learning new vocabulary. I also like writing essays and creative stories.
Great. And you, Guy? You mentioned that you like science. What do you enjoy most about it?
I enjoy doing experiments and learning how things work. I also like studying different scientific concepts and theories.
Wonderful. Now, let's talk about your favorite outdoor activities. Alice, what is your favorite outdoor activity?
My favorite outdoor activity is playing tennis. I enjoy the fresh air and the physical exercise. I also like going for walks in the park.
Very nice. And you, Guy? What is your favorite outdoor activity?
My favorite outdoor activity is swimming. I love being in the water and it's a great way to stay cool in the summer. I also enjoy hiking in the mountains.
Excellent. Thank you both for sharing so much about yourselves. That concludes our conversation for today. I wish you both the best of luck in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam.
This detailed conversation is designed to cover a wide range of topics that might come up in a KET exam, providing ample opportunity for the candidates to demonstrate their English language skills.